My partner, Daryl Thompson, and I began studying carbohydrate metabolism back in 2001 when I was Director of Research for the Florida Department of Citrus. We at first were just looking at citrus and wondering if there was something in there that was affecting carbohydrate metabolism. We'd always heard that you could go on a grapefruit diet and lose weight, and we thought that was a little bit silly, but nevertheless, we wanted to find out if there was any truth to it. We designed a study that was done in about 2003, and it found out, yes, when you take certain types of citrus, in particular grapefruit, you do lose weight, even though there's no change to your diet or exercise. There was something in grapefruit that caused weight loss. And it had a direct effect on not only the sugar in your blood and your weight, but changes in insulin. We spent the next few years finding out what was there, and we found out that it's not just grapefruit, but any food that has a high sugar load, a high carbohydrate load, pineapple, mango, even sugarcane, which is a grass. Nevertheless, whenever there is a high sugar load, there's this family of compounds, of bioflavonoids, that we have called sugar chaperones. Now, when you take sugar in, and your body sees sugar, it thinks it's either a poison or a food. Poisons in nature are also often attached to a sugar, a glycosidic poison, or they are a food source. How does the body know if it's a poison or it's food? It knows it by looking at these sugar chaperones that are in the diet also. And we just do not get enough of these anymore. Yes, we eat too much sugar, but refined sugar without sugar chaperones, the body thinks it's a poison. The result is inflammation and a whole host of disease. Could be diabetes, obesity. Nevertheless, inflammation is the result. We looked at a whole host of fruits and vegetables, and we found the most powerful ones, the most effective ones in the plant kingdom. They are myricetin, chlorogenic acid, and quercetin. When combined together, they nearly completely regulate carbohydrate metabolism through 7 steps. First of all, starch is inhibited in your mouth and in your intestine. The uptake of sugar from your gut into your bloodstream is inhibited. The sugar going into your tissues, like your muscle and your brain, that is stimulated. There is a reduction in fat growth and development, and actually glucose and triglycerides can leak back out of fat tissue. You have an increase in insulin sensitivity because the GLUT4 transporters that are in muscle are increased and stimulated. And also you have an increase in endogenous insulin. The body also constantly tries to maintain its sugar balance. If you don't have enough sugar in your blood, it makes its own sugar out of non-sugar molecules. This is called homeostasis. And with these compounds, particularly myricetin, we can overcome this homeostasis and allow the body to reset at a lower blood sugar level. Then you have less inflammation, less problems with weight gain. You'll feel more energized. If you are a person who has a weight condition, then you want to control that. These 3 compounds together that will help you lose that weight. If you are an athlete, you will be able to perform better, even though this is not a stimulant. You will be able to perform better on the same amount of carbohydrates, or run longer and faster. We've had several professional athletes tell us this. And if you're just a regular healthy person and you take these products, you will find out that you will feel more energized. You didn't know that you were sluggish. And after a few days, you'll say, I'm feeling pretty good. I can even think clearer. We were honored recently, last year and this past February, in part because of this work, we were nominated for the Nobel Prize. And we thank the people that thought enough of this work to do that. So remember, myricetin, chlorogenic acid, quercetin, and they can come from any source. Blueberries, muscadine grapes, onions, apples, a green coffee bean. Regardless of where they come from, together they provide efficient carbohydrate metabolism.